Now the question part 2 page 11, okay, I can't remember which paper. Alright, you can check it out on the WA revision. 3 plus 2 square root 2 is a root of the equation. Now what does a root of the equation? A root means a solution. Okay, you learn this in E-maths. So if this number is a root, then when you sub this number, okay, that means this number is actually x equals this whole thing. Okay, in E-maths it's all very nice numbers, right? But now because you're taking A-maths, so the only additional part is that there is a surd here. Okay, so it's the same thing. If this is a root, that means it's a solution. Solution means when you sub this value into this equation, okay, it will satisfy the equation. You would have learned this in E-maths. Okay, so you sub this into the x, sub this into the x. The m and n, because they say they are integers, right? So they're actually just they're not variables, they are actually constants, but there are special constants called integers. That means they must be very nice numbers, cannot have fraction, cannot have decimals, because they are integers. So this is something that you must take note in your answer. Your answer must be very nice numbers, can be negative, can be positive, but must be nice numbers without fraction, without decimals. Okay, so just sub in, and that's what I'm doing, that's what I've done. I'm calling this equation 1. Okay, save time, don't want to copy this equation, I'll just label here 1. Okay, you can do that in the O levels also. Then just show this particular substitution. This is important because this will give you the method mark. Alright, because this shows that you know what is a root means. Okay, then you expand this. How do you expand this? This is something like your a plus b. So it's a square, square this one, square this one, square them individually because they're multiplied together, square this, and then this times 2, then you end up with this. Okay, so these first 3 terms come from here. Then m, you go and times 3, you get this. M times 2 square root 5, you get this. Now always put the numbers, 2 and m, they are numbers, in front of the surd. Don't put it behind. Then the last one is an n. N is just an integer. Okay, now how do you proceed from here? Many of you might be stuck. You have to compare the coefficient. Now some of you may think, I have to group all the m together, all the n together, and all the numbers together. No, that's not the way. When you deal with surds, you always group all the surds as one group of numbers, and then the other group of numbers consists of pure numbers without surds. So what are the pure numbers without surds? 9, this one, pure numbers without surds, pure numbers without surds. So the surds are only these 2. Okay, so I'm going to combine the 9 and the 5 times 4, and that will give me 29. I do step by step so that you are not confused, but actually you can just skip this step. You can skip this particular step, where my finger is. This surd, later you will combine it together. This is a number. So now next step, I'm going to combine all the pure numbers together, which is in this first bracket, and surds in the other one. No point, you don't do things that are pointless. Okay, some of you would so-called bring over this side, then bring over that side. No point. Okay, you see, when it surds, the good thing is that whatever is on the left, all the numbers are equal to whatever is on the right, all the numbers on the right. So what are the numbers on the right? There's actually no number there. Not say no number, the value is 0, which means that this whole thing is equal to 0. But I'm not going to work with this thing, because this thing there are 2 unknowns. I'm going to work with the one that has only 1 unknown, and immediately I can find my m. Okay, and once I found my m, I sub it into here, and I'll be able to find my n. That's it for this question. Okay, and you notice, I don't know whether my answer is right or not, but it looks correct. Why it looks correct? Because they are both integers, as stated by the question. Okay, do check if I've made any mistake. Thank you.